And that gets things running. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Ndika kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Van Dijk. Mbappe. This is promising. Thuram. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. It's a pretty loose pass. Ndika. Looking for options, for movement.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Cucurella. Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Thuram, can he spark a counter here? Japan have it back and can go again. Japan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Thuram receives it in a good position here. And that's played in low. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quality ball. Japan are looking to go forward now. Ndika makes the interception. 15 minutes till half-time. It's a promising position. He's in space and looking for options. João Neves. He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Can he get on the end of this? Stood up well to him there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberch. And it's Tonali. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Rice. And they can counter here. Now it's Thuram. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Thuram. Cross in. And it's Tonali. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's neat. And Gravenberch. Threads one in. Carries far too far and out of play. João Neves tries to pass it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Neves. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cucurella. Just eases him off the ball. Rice. And it's Cucurella. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Cucurella. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. And Cucurella. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Great reaction! In he goes again! That has been knocked clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Substitution for Japan, number 4, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field is number 13, substitution
Thuram is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Good ball, good take. There's no flag. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Can he latch on to this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Japan, number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17, Tonali.
Mbappe.
Number 38.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Number 22.
And he was alert to it.
Substitution.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Partey. Oscar Mingueza. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Haaland. Real chance here. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Szoboszlai with the short one. Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. He's looking to win it for them, looking to play him in. And it's Fofana. Vietnam can try it again now. So their fourth corner of the game. Szoboszlai plays it short. Szoboszlai. And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cucurella certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Mbappe. And the finish! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Haaland really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Szoboszlai goes short. He's in a great position here. Now this could... Mbappe! Shot a goal! That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. That's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Partey. And here's Thuram. Nice interception, well timed. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Japan, number 5.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 32.
And it's Mingueza.
Substitution.
That's an imaginative pass. Ndika tries to clear. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Japan, number 18.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, super ball! Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Szoboszlai. Very nicely done. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest
Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? So, for the last time, who dares to win? And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this player, Grafenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game, and of course he's the main connector between defence and midfield, but he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, very good job he positioned himself there.
Indica. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Konate. Cucurella with the foul. Indica gets it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fofana. And it's Cucurella. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Matheus Cunha. Looking to play him in. And the flag has stayed down. Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Now it's Neves. Shot a goal! Goal!
Fofana really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Mbappe, little pass back. Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. He's through, it's one-on-one, and a chance! Tonali. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Indica. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. Tonali. And Konate. Tonali. And it's Tonali. Looking tidy in possession here. Gravenberg.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Fofana. He is just caressing the ball. Gravenberg. And it's Tonali. Played out towards the right wing. And Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute at a
That's been
time.
intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Shot could be on. Ball swung in. Van Dijk can get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way. Vietnam carrying a 1-goal lead. He's in a great position, and the shots! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Cucurella. Indica. And it's Cucurella. And Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberg. Great vision. And claimed it back swiftly. Shifted it to the flank. Tonali. And it's Cucurella. Passes short and sharp. Gravenberg. Matheus Cunha. Being still separated by the game's only goal. This looks promising. Tonali. So what can they make of this? Cucurella.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Indica. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Thuram. Good read, needed to be. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution for Japan. Number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 38.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
17.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Played into space out wide.
22. Number 7. Partey. Number 13. Substitution.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Matheus Cunha. And it's Partey. And it's Cucurella. And here's Thuram. Oh, sweet feet. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So Japan have a free kick. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Just crossbar comes to the rescue. Decent hit from there. Cucurella. Here's Matheus Cunha. Partey. Oh, that's superb. Now it's Fofana. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram. Mbappe. Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. Searching pass he's played there. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Partey. And it's Mingueza. Konate. Mingueza tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe. He is through here. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Thuram. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Thuram. He's chosen to go back. And we're done. Vietnam, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Valverde. Nice sequence of passes, this.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Thuram. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for options for movement. Oh, sweet feet. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram's cross. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
João Neves. Looks to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has been cut short. Now, what about a counter-attack? Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Vietnam, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Indica.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. Matheus Cunha. And it's Rice. Matheus Cunha. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now that's well seen too. Cucurella. Now João Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Turns back here, probably the best option. Engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde. Cucurella. And it's Neves. Looking for the run. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mbappe. Rice. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Matheus Cunha. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well played, well played. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cucurella. For Rice. And it's Neves. Matheus Cunha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberch. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. It's lofted through here. Oh, that was vital. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. João Neves. Ndika gets over and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Thuram. Gravenberch. Alexander-Arnold, and he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior tries to clear. Konate. Well read, nice interception. Played into space, dinked through. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. He's in a great position here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. João Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared without complication. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gives it back. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Nice interception, well timed. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Rice. And here's Tura on the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Japan, number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 38, Kravenberg. Number 17.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Number 4, Alexander.
Vicious ball here.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's a fine
Number
interception.
6,
And he's there to get it away.
Number 87, John Neves. Number 7, Partey. Number 13, substitution.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Szoboszlai clipped into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Great chance! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Backward it goes. Maciej Cunha. And now they can clear their lines. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out.
2 added minutes has been
Cleared
indicated.
without hesitation. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. And that will be it. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, super ball! That's good play. Good read, needed to be. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And it's Cucurella. Looks to the other side. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking tidy in possession here. Matches Cunha! Tonali. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That pass has been well intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. The referee's awarded a free kick. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Looking for option. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's an excellent interception. Thuram. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Konate. And it's Cucurella. João Neves. Konate. Vietnam finding their passes. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gravenberg. Japan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Konate. Tonali, and it's Cucurella, knocks it into space, and it's Cucurella. Now Tonali, Indica. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Thuram. Showing good feet. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Tonali. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he has been fouled there. Tonali. He's free, he has got space. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Konate. It's Van Dijk. Indica. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Partey. Matheus Cunha. Cucurella receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. So what can they make of this? Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And Gravenberch. And here's Thuram. João Neves. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Just about up to the hour now. Tonali. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has a look up. This looks promising. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gravenberch. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And Konate. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that was vital.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution for Japan, number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first goal of the game. Looking, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Number 9, Bellingham.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Neves. Soboslai could try cutting inside here.
Substitution.
Lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Vietnam really might just end up...
Oh, what a mistake! And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Haaland. João Neves. Turns and goes back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Cucurella. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Haaland.
Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Cucurella works it forward.
Added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Soboslai looking to penetrate opposition lines. Soboslai. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. That's tidy. Strong running down that left flank. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Gravenberch. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah,
Thuram! Danger averted for now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Konate. It's a throw-in. Vinicius Junior and Ndika. João Neves looks to get on the end of this. Valverde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Could move up a gear here. Strong running down that left flank. And he's on a charge. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour played. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Valverde. Gravenberch. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Cucurella. Good play on the left-hand side here. Knocks it into space.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rice. Rice goes steaming forward. Tonali, Alexander-Arnold, and Konate, Cucurella, and he's forced to go back. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior, Cucurella, and it's Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. Well, that pass isn't the best. Some good work on the right flank here. Gravenberch. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Cucurella. Played towards the other side. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And here's Thuram. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And they can counter here. Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out wide. João Neves. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam really are going to need to improve in a
Real chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Japan have the chance to go the other way. Ndika does really well to win the ball there. João Neves.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cucurella. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Cucurella. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Cucurella. Cucurella.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Matheus Cunha. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Japan. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21.
And it's Valverde.
Number 27. Morgan Rogers. Number 38. Kravenbach. Number 17.
Played out to the right.
Janali. Coming on the field.
Oh, that's
number
nice.
14.
João
Vinicius
Neves
Junior.
stood his ground strongly.
Number 10. Lukaku.
That's an excellent
Number 6.
interception.
Matthias
Partey.
Cunha. Number
Very little to
87.
report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
João Neves. Now, who's going to be first to this? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Out to the right. Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Lukaku. Played out towards the right wing. And that's been shapes to shoot! Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Lukaku. Cucurella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's run loose here. And he's been shifted off it. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. And that's played in low.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Opts for safety.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Number 4, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on to replace him is number 13, substitution.
Now it's Mbappe. Drilled in low.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Soboslai goes short. Vietnam given another corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Chooses to go back. And it's Fofana. He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold, very nicely done.
Minutes has been indicated.
And it's made its way to him. That's a look and place it forward. João Neves. Nice looking ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
"90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff? Substitution for Japan, number 5, Cucurella.
90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still.
Number 32, Jamarco.
Oscar Mingueza. And here's Neves. Partey. And it's Mingueza. Nice physical challenge. And the counter is on. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Szoboszlai. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
DiMarco deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Szoboszlai. Oscar Mingueza. João Neves has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Fofana.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely spread. That is lovely. Vinicius Junior. And it's Mingueza. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. Mingueza's cross. Extra time reaches half-time.
And we come to you now with
Halfway through extra time, and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Looking for a runner. Van Dijk makes the interception. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Alexander-Arnold. That's a promising run he's making on the right. For Szoboszlai. Fofana. Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Lovely, now then. Shot, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And surely that has won the day!
Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
That's good vision.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Showing great feet there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Goes for the shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.